Welcome to Jefferson. I want to take a moment and introduce myself. My name is Audrey Mers. I am a kindergarten here at Jefferson. This is my 17th year teaching kindergarten. I have also taught third grade, second grade, first grade, and many, many years of kindergarten. I am also a resident of Gahanna. My children, one of them attends Jefferson Elementary, and I have another one within the school district as well. My husband is born and bred Gahanna. I myself grew up in Cleveland area of Ohio in a small town called Brunswick, and after student teaching had landed here at Jefferson. So it has been my home away from home for a very, very long time. I can't imagine teaching any other place than Jefferson Elementary. So I welcome you. For many of you, this is your first experience. This is the first time you will send a kindergartner to school. For others of you, this is your last baby that you're sending to school. All of those are filled with different type of emotions as parents. But I want to assure you, as we step into this school year, there is one thing I strive very hard for, and that is making connections with families. It is my favorite part about kindergarten. It's welcoming you guys into the school and also creating that wonderful relationship that parents and teachers should have. So at any time you have any questions, concerns, or just need to chat, I'm always here to lend an ear, hopefully give some tips and advice. It takes a village to raise children, and kids do much better when they know parents and teachers are both on board supporting them. So with that said, I would like to tell you a few things about Jefferson Elementary. On Monday, you will be able to drop off supplies and come and visit the school. When you come into our classroom, you will see that there are folders out at the tables. I'm going to have you find your child's name and their folder. Inside the folder, you are going to find different pieces of information. One of the information is very crucial to me. It is about transportation. Many of you, I have already talked to you about transportation when you arrive for testing, but it is very important that that form is to be filled out and returned to me that day. Safety is my number one goal over the whole course of the year. Your child is the most important thing to you, and they will become the most important thing to me as well. We want to make sure that they have clear transportation on where they're going. The other thing is, if at any time you choose to change their transportation, it is extremely important that you don't just tell your child. There must be an email sent or a phone call made to the school. Please do not send emails to me during the day. I'm a little busy teaching 24 little ones. I don't always see emails. If you send an email and do not get a response, I did not see it. A lot of times emails are caught up in the evening as I try to calm down and relax at the end of the night. That's when I do my emailing. So please know you can always call the school. You can always tag Mrs. Schilling into an email, but transportation is the most important thing. In this folder, you will find lots of information. On one side of the folder, I will ask that you fill out and complete everything on that side and return it. You will find an extra pair clothes bag. This is because kindergartners have accidents for many, many reasons. Spilled milk, anything like that. Sometimes we have a potty accident. We have those. If not, we're calling you and you are having to leave work and coming to the school, which is no fun for any parent. So I ask that you fill that bag of clothes, make sure it's something they'll fit in for a while. I'll remind you in the winter to change it out to winter clothes and keep it inside the backpack. The other thing is the transportation sheet. There's also a questionnaire for me to get to know you and your family a little bit better. And last but not least, there is a release form that is giving me permission to sign you up for a homeroom app. The homeroom app allows me to take pictures and update you on things happening. Your children will be within those pictures. So please make sure that that is okay with you, that your child is being posted to other classroom families. It is only within that app. It is only within our classroom. So if that is not something that you would like, I would like to make sure I follow all your wishes. The other side of the folder, you will find all kinds of information about Jefferson. If at any time you have any questions, please let me know. One of the things I've encouraged you to do is check the Trans Finder app. I will be sure to link that into an email where you can find that. Check that the night before your child comes to school so that you have the recent updated times on when the bus will arrive at your bus stop or bring your child home. We ask that a parent be outside at the bus stop at all times for kindergartners. This includes apartment complexes. It is really important that we communicate any changes with transportation, as I said. So you will find that link in an email that you can check. It is also on the Gahanna webpage as well that you can check at any time. One of the other things that's very important is we do serve breakfast here in the morning. I am not a part of breakfast. Please talk to your child whether they would like to go to breakfast or not. Every kindergartner gets a little interested in breakfast. If you are a family that does not qualify for free and reduced, that means you are paying for breakfast every day. Some parents are pleasantly surprised when they find their money is disappearing in their account. Please remember, you can go on Infinite Campus and load up any amount of money that you wish. If you are trying to apply for free and reduced, please remember you pay full charges until that paperwork is approved by the district. That is also located on the Gahanna website. If you go to the lunchroom link, it will be there, cafeteria link. With that said, please let me know if your child has any food allergies or anything that we need to be aware of during lunchtime. I do encourage the children to eat something at lunch, something even if it's little. So just so you are aware, I am on the lunch duty most days, and it is something that I try to encourage them to do. Please make sure you contact the school if your child is sick. Also, if your child needs to take medication, please make sure you go to the Gahanna website. There is a link that you need to fill out the proper paperwork for any medication that your child is taking. No child is to be carrying medication at any time. So my child has an EpiPen, and that means that when I need him to have that Epi at school, I have to drop it off along with the paperwork as well. And if I need to pick that that Epi up, I need to go and get it myself. So just be aware that no medication should ever be with your child, just for safety reasons. As your child comes to school, we ask them to please bring their black binder every single day to and from school within their backpack. Kindergartners will have a rough start trying to get that all in there, but that is something we practice every single day. I ask that you check the binder. If your house is like mine, there are some evenings that you just don't get to the binder. But I try really hard to make that a daily thing. My children set their planners or binders right on the kitchen counter every day so I can check them, and then I put them back in the backpack. It's an important piece of our communication that goes back and forth to school. You will also get emails and reminders on the homeroom app as well. So please make sure you're signing up for that homeroom app, even if you do not wish your child to have pictures on it. We have a very, very busy day in kindergarten. At the beginning of the year, we have what we call a soft start. We do a lot more play and get exposed to different parts of our curriculum. But as the year progresses, we do a lot of stuff. It's about 19 different activities within the course of the day. So your child will come home tired. I've had two kindergartners before, and I know how tired they get. It is really important that you set an appropriate bedtime for your child. So at school, we ask them to be here at 7:50. For my children, they were literally going to bed about 7 o'clock, 7:30 at night. Now, I know that not all families have that opportunity to get them to bed at that time, but they will sleep anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a night. If your child is having a hard time getting up in the morning or not wanting to go to school, a lot of times that has to do with the fact that they need more sleep. So, I really encourage you to make sure you set an appropriate bedtime for your kiddo. It takes a lot of energy to do full day kindergarten. The other thing is, if at any point your child is having issues coming to school, I do want to know about it, because my job is to make sure they love to come to school. I am their foundation of education, and I want them to enjoy it. Now, with that said, there might be parts of their day that they don't absolutely love, but I will try my best to make the day as exciting as possible. Last, I am going to talk about birthday activities. We love celebrating birthdays in kindergarten, but we highly, highly suggest that you do not go over the top with birthdays. Although we love to celebrate them, we do not have any food here in kindergarten that is from outside due to so many kids having allergies. We ask that you do a book donation for your child's birthday, or you can donate a small goodie bag for every single person in the classroom. If your child is having an outside event for their birthday and wishes to invite kids from the classroom, I would be happy to send out invitations if it involves every single child within the classroom. If it does not, you may use the school directory, which will come out in September, that you can use to schedule selected children to go to birthday parties. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so I appreciate your support with that. I'm super excited for the school year. It's going to be a magical year, as it always is in kindergarten. At any time, if you have questions, please make sure you reach out to me. I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. Welcome to Jefferson Elementary.